What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. I can't really take any more of this absolute fuckery that's going on with AMC and, Citadel and, everything that's really going on. People keep asking me all the time, like, what's going on with AMC in your opinion? Like, where's this going? Are you going to see AMC at 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, right? There are people that are still saying that, we could see it at 1 million. I mean, the level that this can get to is kind of endless. It's kind of ridiculous to say because you can say, oh, it can get to this much, but then you see all of this evidence that really points to a bunch of BS that's happening in the markets, and it just shows that there's a ton of manipulation that's happening here, and that this is going to be the strongest play we could ever possibly see as long as people continue to believe in it, right? So we're going to talk about this. We're going to break down some things that I saw, my opinion on some things. Also, we're going to look at AMC's price. We're going to look at the Ortex data, the chart exchange data, all the stuff that we can look at hopefully in a short period of time. But before we get started, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Make sure that you check out some of the links down below. If you guys want to buy my coin, buy the dip coin, feel free to be a part of that. The link will be down there in the description. I'll put it as the first link in the description, and you could buy the dip coin and be a part of this community here. We have 150 people that already hold the coin, and the coin is steadily growing. I think we're on the right track right now, but we're here to talk about AMC. I went through Twitter and I was just going through a bunch of things, and I saw Trey's video on burning down basically all the evidence that you could possibly have, and also the idea of Ken Griffin leaving the country, right? So there's just a lot to unpack there, and I'm not going to do it in such a massive way, but we're just going to go through a list of what's going on, just basically hashtag AMC, and see what people are saying, and just give my opinion on what's actually happening. So the first thing is obviously with the burning building, talking about leaving in such a hurry. I mean, yeah, it seems like they're trying to rush everything out of there. Things are still constantly on fire. You can see it heavily on fire, and they're hauling things out of there. I mean, obviously you want to get things out of the pile and try and move the fire away, but I mean, it looks like they're trying to cover some stuff up. But it's just crazy to see that any place that could possibly hold a ton of evidence, against someone or against a bunch of people and a bunch of organizations, institutions, is not necessarily good to see that building burns down, right? That's kind of crazy to me, and I just want to think, like, this can't be real. Like, this physically can't be real. Things happen where you have any type of investigation and anything burns down or gets shredded or anything like that. It's like, well, that's kind of obvious that there's something going on there, right? So I was just going through this list, and somebody, made a good point. It's like, they wouldn't burn down this building for $100 per share, and that's exactly true. And people were like, 100K is still on the table. Some people said 500K is still on the table. Some people said that $1 million per share is still on the table. And to tell you the truth, the price is endless. I'm not going to say that I'm pushing for those prices. It would be great to be able to see something like that, but am I looking for those highs? No. I'm looking for crazy highs that a lot of people can benefit from, and not just have, a point to where it goes up to a certain price and then just completely gets, fucked over, for lack of a better term. And you see them short the position down 60% or 70%, like what we are seeing with a lot of the AMC data right now. But it's just crazy to see all of this talk over, the manipulation that we see, the amount of, pushback that we get when people are, investing into this position or holding this position. It's crazy. So that's really what I wanted to talk about for, AMC just a little bit. But if we go into the Ortex data, currently we're sitting at 21.47%. short interest of free float, we see a decrease in the short interest change by about 0.75%. We do see the borrowed shares is at 1.43 million. The return shares is at 2.33 million. We see that the shares on loan over 120 million and the utilization is above 81. So I think this play is just getting stronger and stronger right before our eyes, especially when we look into the chart exchange data. The chart exchange data shows us that they're shorting it every day we go into it. It seems like it's 62%. It seems like it's 64, 65, almost 70%. And it's getting worse and worse as time goes on. The last 30 days on average, 59%, 60% on average the last 30 days. They don't let up. While we saw this before at a level to where it was 30%, 40%, it's now at 60, approaching 70%. We know that they're fighting this thing as much as they possibly could, but they're not doing a good job of it because Twitter is there, right? So many people are just ready to, continue this fight, understand what we're standing for. And there's a lot of people that will go out there and do all of the DD very, very quicker than anybody out there. Any of these analysts that we'll have out there, right? They may have their political, backing, and they may not push something because they want, what they're investing in to blow up. They don't want the stock market to collapse or whatever. And they could do whatever they want. But people on Twitter understand exactly what's going on. We see it. We see everything, right? There's so many people out there that are a part of this community that sees everything and they cannot hide. They can't hide. That's just how it goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with AMC today. I wanted to show you guys my shares of AMC because I haven't showed you my shares in a while. I do hold 908 of AMC at $26.38. So I'm still holding at these levels. I do plan on adding to the position. Just haven't added to the stock market in a while, but at some of these prices, it just makes sense to find a level to get in. You're lowering your cost basis at this point, adding to your position, buying more and more shares to get up to the level that you believe that you should be at. Maybe 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 shares of, AMC. And then make that move going forward. Or see that move going forward. So if I invest another $10,000 into it, that would be amazing to see. Or maybe another $15,000, right? That would be phenomenal because then you would get another 1,000 shares and see this thing absolutely explode. Now, this is all dependent on if I get money in there in time, but I feel like things are just going to explode out of nowhere and it's going to be an amazing move. Right now we see it's up in the after hours market, but they found a way to push this thing down, right? With all of the hype around people that are holding it. And I mean, you look at all of the shorting that's going on, it's like you look at 70% basically of the volume that we see in the day, maybe 70 to 80% of the volume that we see in the day being negative volume because 60% of that volume is short volume. And the rest, you probably have some selling that's going on. You may have some buying that's going on, but probably not as much. People understand where this is. They may not be buying as much right now, but once we see it at even lower lows, you create more of a buying opportunity. But people are holding. I know that for a fact that a bunch of people are holding, whether it's, 50% held by retail traders or 80% held by retail traders. We're holding. A lot of us are holding this position for the long haul and waiting for this to play out, in the end. So, with all that being said, what actually happened in the day? I mean, it wasn't really the most entertaining day. We did see it decrease slowly, got all the way down to a low here of $14.68 before increasing a little bit and then finding a point to resist from, which was the VWAP, and then falling back down a little bit. We could see here that what I'm pushing for is for this bounce close to the 200 EMA. So bounce off of the 200 EMA and see that actually increase over the 15 moving average. But it's quite possible that we could see a continuation of this drop, which would be, again, phenomenal for me because it would create more of a buying opportunity at some of these levels. So I would be very, very hyped to see where that gets to. So I'm still thinking about depositing more money into my brokerage account. I know that, it takes a while to clear, so I have to have money in there and get it ready to invest into this position. But I'm thinking that I need to add, a few more $1,000 into it and hold, well over 1,000, hopefully 2,000, shares. That would be amazing to hold that much. At this point, because I do believe in where AMC can go. And all of you do know that I do believe in what AMC stands for, even in the long term. Like, I am a strong supporter of AMC and the movie industry because I love movies. My wife and I both love movies. Harper loves movies. I hope that Hayden loves movies as much as we all love movies, because if we can all go and see a movie together, that would be amazing. And eventually we will get to that point where we can see some of these, Disney movies and stuff like that. And, Paw Patrol or whatever. It would just be amazing to have them experience that experience together with, all of us. And we will go there time and time again. So anyways, I wanted to share this information with you guys and just give my opinion a little bit. I understand there's a lot more thoughts that go out there. There's a lot more DD that has been done on this overall AMC situation, the burning down of this building. And I don't know how much has been maybe debunked a little bit, but I'll have to dig into that a little bit more. But I want to let you guys know that obviously I still support it, and we're looking to buy some more AMC. So anyways, hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you guys want to, follow me on Twitter and get some updates on whatever I'm talking about, stocks, crypto, anything like that, feel free to follow me there over on Twitter. Also, if you guys want to buy my coin, buy the dip coin, be a part of it. It's currently at about $1, I believe. The current price of this coin, I don't really have it up, but the current price of this coin, we have 150 holders, and the current price is around $1.33. So if you want to be a part of it, feel free to go down there in the description and get some of that by the dip coin. It does burn off Shiba Inu, so if you're a part of Shiba Inu and you support Shiba Inu, it will support that coin as well. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.